audience. I have that on. Friendly checks. We don't allow longer times. Okay. That works.
I love Mickey so much.
Oh, that's right. They want you to try and use your real names.
It's fine. We all know who everyone is.
Yeah, we all actually know who everyone is. But,
well, everybody knows that I'm red, so...
alright.
We're all in. I think we're fine.
Okay. Look, how many people know?
Welcome to Fakin' It. I'm Cookie, and I can't wait to lose all respect for you. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And yes, it's skippable if you're one of those people.
We do like the one where you have to make
During each round of play, each of you is going to be sent a task to your device. Like, raise your hand if you've ever farted. But one of you will get nothing. And that person is the faker. Everyone wants to figure out who the faker is, and the faker just wants to blend in. When you hear the go sound, you either raise your hand or not, depending on whether you've ever farted before, which you have. And the faker just has to fake it. After that, everyone votes on their device who they think the faker is. If everyone picks the correct person, the faker is caught. But here's the most important part. Fakers, if you're caught in a lie, if you raise your hand when you really should have kept it down, lie, cheat, deny, come up with whatever story you have to throw other players off the scent. Be the faker. Some of the tasks will involve raising your hand, or pointing, or maybe making a weird face. But there will always be a faker, and you'll have 3 chances to catch him. Oh, one more quick suggestion before we get going. It's important to be able to see each other, so if possible, consider sitting in a semicircle or like small lines facing each other. Whatever works best while still feeling comfortable. Let's start with Hands of Truth. It's an easy one, just like we saw a minute ago. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now.
Can't see it. Oh. Sometimes it like fades out my screen.
Oh.
No, I forgot.
And the task was, raise your hand if you kind of acted like a bully in school.
I think it's red.
Vote for who you think seems like the faker.
I'm thinking before college.
You can change your vote if you change your mind, by the
I
way.
beat up a kid with my lunchbox one day.
I didn't like the hand shot.
No, I'm like serious.
No,
I...
it would make you.
Oh.
Remember,
If it's not pinky,
it's
it's red.
just sword look.
This would be bad.
The line taken against us.
Pinky or red.
The faker can only be caught if the vote is unanimous, so do your best to come to a group consensus. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now.
is raising her hand.
The task was, raise your hand if you currently have a condom in your wallet or purse. Vote for the faker now.
Going red. Nikki, go red. We need it to be unanimous or we won't find out.
There's an audience, though.
Audience.
Oh, the vote is split.
You couldn't quite figure out who the faker was. One last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third Hands of Truth task now. This was the task. Raise your hand if your shirt buttons.
What?
The video.
Vote for who you suspect is the faker.
It was raise your hand if your shirt buttons, and I raised my hand.
Yes.
You're also the only person wearing a shirt with buttons.
Yeah.
You know how
I
you
was
should all
voting for
rally
Nikki.
together in the final moments to work together and find the faker? You didn't do that.
Okay, I voted for him in round 2. Because I know you have a condom in your wallet.
You should have said something. Mickey, we're allowed to talk about it.
I don't have a condom.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Remember, it has to be unanimous or we can't.
I have a bunch of old condoms in the
Should've
messenger
said
bag,
that.
but not in my wallet.
I would have gone on
I don't
Zoe with you.
expect to have love, Pinky.
I would have voted.
I expect to die alone and sad.
And what will our next task category be? Use your device to pick which type of task you'll all do together.
Oh, okay.
Just want to leave it to chance, huh? Okay. It's going to be number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now.
Hi, I figured if I put you on video chat, I'll do things.
I don't know the answer to this, so I'm just gonna hope.
Yeah, I'm
I don't know.
Yep.
And the task, hold up as many fingers that your longest fart ever lasted in seconds. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. Talking is allowed and encouraged. It'll help you find that faker.
Talking is encouraged.
Pinky only held up 2 fingers, and that's a little sus.
Hold up, 5.
Yeah. I'm ballparking it, like, I probably have.
I feel like all my farts are true.
I put up 7. I know
Yeah,
for
that
a
was
fact
like this
I
long,
know
but I
that's
believe it.
true.
Yeah.
That faker is still on the loose.
Alright, here we go.
You get 2 more chances to catch that faker.
I didn't see it, just in case.
Sending out your second number pressure task to your devices now. the task was, hold up as many fingers as years it's been since you've been to the
Nikki put
dentist.
one.
I believe everybody.
Vote for who you think is probably the faker.
I put 0 because I just went,
Yeah, I went second.
like, what is it, September, and I got an athlete. Drilled me up.
Everyone, bandwagon on Nikki. Bandwagon on Nikki.
Why are we voting for me?
That's what Nikki put.
I went to Virginia to go to the dentist. I specifically went when I went home to see my family. I went to the dentist.
And the votes were for... Group Mind steered you in the wrong direction.
So it's not Nikki.
Last chance to catch the faker.
We have only one more man.
Sending out your third number pressure task now.
Yeah.
That's the idea. It's red! It's red!
The task was, hold up as many fingers to match the number of E's in your last name.
Where's the second one?
E-U-E-R.
Vote for who you suspect is the faker.
Connor, because he's very much been fighting and everything.
Gibbs! Gibbs!
Yeah.
What?
I'm going pinky. I'm going pinky.
You didn't put a many fingers either.
Because there's no
Yeah,
reason
exactly.
for it. You didn't
Well,
know?
that's fucking
I also went to the dentist in March in Virginia. Call my mom. She'll know.
I went to the dentist in February. But there's no E in my last name.
It just seems ridiculous how much you're trying.
Everyone suspects.
Alright, let's see if it is pinky.
Well, at least you
Come
were
on,
all wrong
pinky.
together.
Come on, pinky. Come on, pinky!
Yes, bitches.
Oh my gosh, you're good at this.
I can't
Okay,
believe
so here's the tea. The only way you guys would have gotten me on actual faking was the part.
Yeah, I suspected you.
Why? What'd you do for
She
that?
said 2 seconds.
I mean, I think it's too.
For some reason, hers was more suspicious.
Because I have actually, like, I told the truth while lying.
I got a few points.
Because I had actually been to the dentist.
It's category picking time.
Pinky, category.
Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to.
It's like so little time to pick, so it's like, go pick something.
You got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now.
Tell us who you're going to point at when the timer runs out. I don't know what's happening with this. Read the prompt and then tell us the person. Wait. Give it like 3, 2, 1. Nikki is pointing at Joey. Joey is pointing at himself. They're pointing at each other. Connor's pointing at me.
This was the task. Point to the person most likely to be sorted into House Gryffindor. It's a Harry Potter thing.
I think it's pinky.
Yeah.
Alright, vote for who you think the faker is.
Red is Gryffindor is
In
cool.
case you didn't know,
Hey,
you
I like
get
it
points for
older and
voting
more
for the faker,
colorful.
even if no one else does.
No, it's pinky.
No,
It's pinky.
Connor doesn't know Harry Potter. So
I know a little bit. Everyone's bandwagon pinky.
Okay, we know that Gryffindors are like the loudest and most likely to do crazy things. I think it's you.
Okay, but I'm not.
I get more Hufflepuff if I roll.
Oh, what's the food? Somebody's not on pinky. Besides pinky. Nikki, it's pinky.
You couldn't agree, you couldn't find the faker. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker.
That's true, that's fine.
Sending out your second You Got a Point task to your devices now.
I gotta go with me.
task was point to the person you most want to
And
see
that's how we know
dance,
you're not the
dance,
faker.
dance.
Because
You
you
just
just
said
said
dance
that we
before
want to
you
see you
know.
dance. So
Vote for the
Connor's not
faker now.
Now I'm thinking. This is difficult. I don't know.
Red, it's red. That last time she followed my lead. It's everyone vote on red.
Also, Nikki
Vote
said
on
Connor
red.
early,
Oh.
so everybody
Is that-
knew
are we
to
playing
find
that
Connor.
now?
That's the
I
problem.
mean,
No, that was just
I'm just really
Yeah.
Go on red. Go on red. Go on red. Go on red. Just
Disco Dad. Disco Dad. Come
Oh,
on.
you didn't know that. You're the faker.
What are you talking?
Watch.
I pointed at you for a reason. Disco Dad.
Oh,
We love our disco.
And everyone
I'm
voted
sorry,
for.
if this is incorrect.
That is indeed the faker.
Okay, guys, Nikki just said, I just thought it would be fun to watch Connor dance. I mean, agreed.
It's a timer. You gotta do it on the timer.
Okay, it's time for the last round.
Last one.
Text you up. I've sent 3 questions to each of your devices. Type in your answers for all 3 and then hit send. Now the faker has 3 questions to answer too. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So good luck, faker.
Nikki, don't read your question out loud. It's okay, just type in the answers. Oh. I'll hang up so you can type it.
Still on the faker.
One question.
Let's see everyone's answers to the first text task. A poster you had in your room as a kid.
What's happening?
My laptop is having me.
Vote for who you think
it's every
seems
button.
like the faker.
No, it's my laptop though. Hold on. Maybe it's
Inspirational dump.
Are you taking a video of this on this?
I'm going, red. No.
I did actually have an inspirational moment that dive into the lyrics.
That's G, by the way. How do you stop?
You didn't find the
I
faker,
can't.
and you didn't really learn anything definitive. You've got 2 more chances to catch that faker. Let's see your second batch of answers. A food you typically crave late at night.
Typically crave it at night. Oh my god.
Vote for who you suspect is the faker.
Everybody says chips.
I bet it's red. Because it gives an alternate question.
Yeah.
It's probably
Yeah,
like, what's
but-
something you eat for breakfast? Cereal.
Still wrong.
You're
Well,
wrong.
I
You're
can't
losing
vote,
points
so,
here. You are losing points here. I am not the faker.
and it's I can't vote for like an answer.
I have the same answer.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw your twins.
Not enough teamwork to find the faker. This is your last chance to catch the faker. Let's take a look at the last set of text answers. A holiday that you could not competently say what month it is in.
Why?
Oh,
They said to say your second favorite holiday.
Vote for who
Yep,
you think is
there it is.
probably the faker.
Okay, it's Joey.
That's what I'm telling you. You wait for all 3 questions. It's slow. Oh, wait, yeah.
Well, RSV 39.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you were like
Hello. So, my laptop emitted a really terrible noise when we group chatted.
Wow, even on the last task, you couldn't vote together to find the faker. Yeah, it's almost like you gave up.
So,
Yeah, we figured it out.
so the only reason I did good with the first one is because I heard Nikki say the question.
Did you say Jack Skellington?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I had an actual post of Jack Skellington because I heard her say it. I don't know what my question was actually. Oh, it was who do you find cool? What character do you find cool? So I probably, I don't know, not written something good.
I would have
Nikki's the best sleuth?
No, Nick, you're not sleuth. You got good points.
So again,
Hold on, we gotta wait. Yeah, well, guess what, Nikki? You're doing good. We love you. Just don't call the group chat. Nope.
I mean, at least they didn't pester us.
Joey also changes the name of the stream every time he starts again.
I'm testing to see if it works.
Well, I don't have Facebook open on my laptop.
Oh.
Well, it's because... Yeah, it's because my laptop can't handle Facebook. Okay, I'm back. So, we're good.
I see you are ready for some more faking it. Let's do this. Let's start by picking a category. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. It's going to be face value. Everyone's going to get a task that involves making some kind of facial expression. Maybe a weird one. Okay,
So I will
sending the
have to
task
hold
to
yours
your
out for
devices
people
now.
to see. So read the prompt and then make the face associated with it when the timer goes all the way down.
If it says to lie, make something up.
And the task, make the face you'd make snuggled by a fire.
Bandwagon red. Bandwagon red.
All right, vote for who you think the faker is.
Mickey, vote for red. Vote for
Alright, I like
red.
your face, Nikki. Your face matches all of ours, so vote for it.
Okay, you all look blank though.
No, you were all so sweet. You convinced me.
Okay, Joey looks blank.
That's just Joey all the time.
Exactly.
Did you think it was like a face we'd make while on fire?
And the prime
One hit
suspect
the chair,
was
you boy.
the faker has been
Oh,
found.
thank God I wasn't the faker. This is the hardest game to fake. You're like, yay! And it's like, oh, I'm so happy.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I don't like being the faker. It's not fun.
Okay, time to pick the next category. Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. You got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now.
You gotta wait till the timer's up.
I can't see the timer in my end.
3, 2, 1.
Thank you. I'm going to point that
Because I love it.
And the task was point at someone you want to know better.
Pinky, you already know me.
Vote for the faker now.
Mystery.
Like, sounds like I know her.
Who'd you point at?
You're a mystery.
You're the one who was gone.
Nikki also pointed at you. You're a treasure trove. That's why I like
Actually, you know what? Yeah, that sounds pretty suspicious.
Pinky, bandwagon Pinky.
Bandwagon thinks.
See, I believe Pinky's playing at me because I didn't see you respond.
Also because she already just said it so right away. I feel like she.
Everyone
she
voted
would end up
for-
winning if it said like you're the favorite.
You found the faker.
That was pretty easy.
Okay, we gotta time it. 3, 2, 1, go.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, got you. But hey, thanks for setting Pinky up.
Oh, we're tied for last.
All right, what category do we want to do next? Use your device to pick which type of task. Number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now.
I don't want to do this.
Tell me where to go.
3, 2, 1, go.
More than I have fingers.
Wow. I love
This
Nikki's
was the
answer.
task. Hold up as many fingers as days in a row you typically use the same bath towel.
Nikki, I have 8 unit laundry.
Vote for who
Joey
you
and I are
think
both
is probably the
wrong. I
faker.
think Fred with 3,
Yeah.
and Nikki, I don't know. It could have been, is Nikki,
How many
is
did
it
Nikki
super
say?
deep?
She said more than I have fingers.
That, I feel like we have valid question to say here. I'm gonna go with Pinky.
Okay, when Red, what kind of energy do you have to wash towels every 3 days?
I'm
Towel.
really strict about it. I usually don't use it for more than 2 days.
You couldn't agree, you couldn't find the faker. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker.
The situation I made tends to be we believe that.
Sending out your second number pressure task to your devices now.
I know. We watch them.
Wait, can I check? I don't know the answer to this.
Connor, oh my god.
This is difficult.
The task was hold up as many
No, Joey's
fingers
not the
as
faker,
$1
'cause you just
bills
ripped
you
open your
currently
wallet.
have in your wallet.
I don't know if Fred has 5 1s.
Vote for who you suspect is the
I
faker.
I might have more.
I don't think I have any 1s.
I mean, I know I have no cash in my wallet, but I know Red has cash in hers.
I have a
Yeah.
€20.
Who's going Connor?
What's that mean, bitch?
Who's going Connor?
You're also holding your mouth in front of your hand in front of your mouth like that, like you're trying to instruct us from seeing your face.
There's the laugh. There's the laugh.
You're also not making eye contact with me a lot.
Who just changed to Joey? Go back to Connor! If we don't know what for Connor, he gets away!
You didn't find the faker, and you didn't really learn anything definitive. Last chance to catch the faker.
I don't know why she was thinking last night when I pulled out my wallet!
Sending out your third number pressure task now.
I can handle that. I mean, just give it like a solid guess.
Anything?
What's the number?
I don't know.
And the task was, hold up the number of fingers that equals the age you were when you were potty trained. Probably.
I'm going with Connor.
Vote for who you think seems like the faker.
Okay, but who's also... no, we're gonna gang up on Connor, because that's what I'm committed to. Because he's acting shady.
It's either red or pinky.
No, it's either red or you!
I'm voting for red. I'm getting the point.
I mean, like, we've all decided it's not you.
Actually, I have potty trained, but you
Wow.
All the votes went to...
I want to pinky.
Collectively, you all made the wrong choice.
Oh, no,
Although
it's
I was
red.
like red.
It's red with a smug little look on it.
I told you it was red.
You did a good job.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Did I vote? No, it was the second 2 times?
I think so, yeah.
I went pinky first. That's what I did, right? Yeah, that's what I did.
I do have a lot of cash in my wallet.
Yeah, I don't think I did once.
And I never use the same account for more than 2 hours.
And what will our next task category be? Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to.
I'm surprised
Just
that.
pick one.
It's the same 4 that we always have to do.
Never mind, we'll just do this one.
It gave up on you.
Face value. Everyone's going to get a task that involves making some kind of facial expression. Maybe a weird one. Okay, sending the task to your devices now.
This should be kind of easy. Hopefully.
Three, two, one.
Leave all of you.
Wait, what
The
was the
task was, make the face you'd have if you were
Clutching pearls.
wrongfully accused of murder.
I don't know what to say.
Right, vote for who
I
you
say
think the
pink.
faker is.
Yeah.
I don't know what's usually
Alright, well,
I mean, I've already been the faker.
3 times.
Yeah, 3 times I've already
This is true.
The votes singled out. You all got together and chose the wrong person.
so sad. Too bad.
Hey,
You
now
get 2 more chances to catch that
We
faker.
only have one more chance to go, too.
Now we have 2.
I thought it was yes
Sending out
and
your second face value task to your devices now.
You know what's kind of bad? I just realized what I'm doing is that I look at the prompt and I start making the face.
Nikki, did you
And
an
the
actual
task
goddamn
was,
ukulele?
make the face you'd have while playing a ukulele.
Okay, so it's definitely not Nikki.
Vote for who you suspect is the faker.
No, Nikki.
I'm gonna go with Connor. I can play like the first 4 bars to smoke on the water.
Pinky!
So you guys want to know what it was with me?
Everybody voted for. You all ganged up on the wrong person.
It's gotta be red or Connor.
One last chance to catch the faker.
It can't be red. Red's been the faker 3 times.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Sending out your third face value task now.
We need one that's super obvious, like smile. I know it's like Pac Man.
Oh. Red.
This was the task. Make the face
I
you'd
knew
have
it.
watching a
I just pretended
baby
to faint,
be
but I didn't
born.
think it worked because my eyes were open.
You got the faker.
Vote for who you
I
think
know.
is
Just looked
probably
really
the faker.
disappointed.
I tried to faint, but I tried to keep my eyes open and look at the two faces, and I was just like, oh, it just looks like I'm dead.
Yeah, I thought that you guys were like dead or dying, so I was like, I'm dying.
Yeah, no.
So, yeah. You guys did good.
I like how
I was the faker 4 times.
I like how the filler vote is on Joey, even though it's 100%.
I mean, yeah, it's my vote.
And everyone voted for.
I just thought it was funny.
Ah, yes, you caught the faker.
Brad, you're the faker.
Just in
Yeah,
the nick
for
of time.
a 4th time.
Not this game, though. It's between the two games.
Yeah.
Like, faker twice each game.
I was the faker twice for faces, once for pointing, and once for numbers.
I think it's been 3 times this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a row.
I think so.
That's funny.
Last round.
Okay, it's time for the last round.
This game.
Text you up.
Okay, so Nikki, do we...
I've sent 3 questions to each of your devices. Type in your answers for all 3 and then hit send. Now the faker has 3 questions to answer too. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So good luck, faker. Let's see everyone's answers to the first text task. A magazine you're surprised still exists. Vote for who you think seems like the faker.
Nikki.
New York Times is not a magazine.
Oh, you're right. Not really.
I don't think so, honey.
Come on! It is, though.
No.
Sages. But it's like, I've got a reason to be. Model.
All the votes went to. Yep,
Now we
you
don't
found the
get to do
faker.
the other questions.
Well, honey.
I thought it was gonna ask me something like, what's a normal sort of
A magazine you always see in your doctor's office was the big one.
Yeah, I was wondering if this would be like a book.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh,
What
I did it.
were your other 2 questions?
It was a country you always want to visit. Was the 3rd one.
Oh,
Like a country you've never been to.
mine was what's a country that you know how to spell? And I was guessing it can't be like the country, but I know how to spell, so I was like, Uzbekistan.
I mean, that would have tracked for you.
Um,
What was the middle question?
the middle question was something in Japan.
Oh, yes.
I said
Oh, mine was like what's something you would use to murder someone? I think. And I was thinking that what it was gonna be like, what's an everyday object around you? So I put pencil.
Okay.
That's believable.
Yeah. It was the first question we gave you up.
Yeah, because I didn't know it was gonna be a magazine and a magazine. I thought the magazine was the trip up.
Here it is. Let me just make sure the settings are on.
That is pretty terrible, Nikki. I didn't know that it was a thing originally.
Extended timers, come on.
No, no.
Some of us like to think.
Sensory, start game, free control, only, sure. Allow, room code titles. Except for that one guy showed up.
Remember when you and I submitted the exact same thing? It was great. We were mom friends.
Yeah, we were mom friends sitting on the couch.
Well, I was a sheltered middle school girl, so I didn't know that Tiger Beat existed.
Oh, I deleted all my saves. All I have is one for.
There's only one save for that matters. That's the one.
There's a muscle being pulled in my foot right now.
Okay.
Don't know why. Which one? The like inner one. Higher
Wow. Such road.
Seth Bros with
This is Quiplash. I'm Schmitty. I hope that's okay. I hope you're all using your full legal names because this game will affect your credit rating. This is round one. You'll get 2 prompts on your device. Just answer them however you want. Your responses, or quips, will be pitted against someone else's, and everyone will vote on their favorite. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. Cards on the table. First one. Another name for puberty is blank time. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite.
Sexism.
I mean, how would you
Jigsaw.
Yeah, completely.
And like I actually thought.
You're still right.
Next up. How did the ghosts in Pac Man die? Ready, set, vote.
See, this is what I'm talking about earlier. What?
Moving on. What's that smell? Okay, vote.
Somebody used
Yes, Steppo!
So much effort.
No, Connor, it was you. You always tried to claim it.
And next, if a job interviewer asks you, what's your biggest weakness? Always say blank. Vote away.
Wait, I created that though?
Yes. No, you created Peppo and Pac Man.
And then somehow I thought I created it. And everybody told me, no, you created it. Now you think I created it.
So it's, step inception.
What?
Up
Oh,
next, think of a name that probably no one in history has ever had.
Yeah, it's the
And vote.
I hate it. I hate the vote. You switched the
Oh, you added an extra.
Ew.
Round one's done. Let's see who's in the lead.
Yes, good noobers.
Beppo!
It's time for round two, where all point values are doubled. That's right, doubled.
Ketchup swap.
I remember that Joseph thought it was terrible. And then we all voted for it anyway.
Yeah.
Because I remember he was like, neither of these are fun.
Well, fuck you, Joseph.
Almost out of time. Use the...
No. Me.
Time for the big reveal. Prompt number one is a good reason to give a restaurant a 0-star review.
Alright.
Okay, pick your favorite and vote.
Walk my own 5. Bite me in the face, walk my own 5.
I love how similar these two are.
I should have personal too.
I'm disappointed that you got that one out.
I knew it was yours, but
wow.
Next on deck, the worst thing to say in the back seat of a cop car. Vote now.
I know the audience. Make sure they're that.
Another Peppo joke.
Next prompt. Instead of "It's alive," what Dr. Frankenstein yelled after making his 14th Frankenstein monster. Time to vote. Your next prompt is the scariest thing you can think of is blank riding blank. It's voting time.
Oh my gosh.
Why?
They're both horrifying and I hate it. Who did this?
Joey, that one was you. Joseph writing things in. What happens to you?
Oh.
Nikki says ew.
It's definitely scary then.
Coming up next, why is each snowflake different? Get to voting.
Oh my gosh.
Well, we all know which one I wrote this round.
Yes, point.
Is an intergalactic
Round 2 is no more. Let's see the damage.
Ooh.
Alright, Joey, can you catch up to me?
Hard to tell.
It's round
Sometimes
3,
I'm good,
the
sometimes
last
I'm bad.
lash. I've got one prompt left, and you're all getting it.
Comic Flash! I do it!
Complete the comic. We're ready to look. In the final round, you can give out 1 gold, 1 silver, and 1 bronze medal to your top 3 quips. Make them count.
One of these is unlike the others.
2 of these are also unlike the others.
Too many steps.
Oh.
Brace yourselves, here come those medals. Bronze
Oh, you
first,
went to the dark one.
silver, and gold. All right, let's turn that into cold, hard points.
Might not have lost your face. No, definitely. Oh, wait, no, I think I still won. I think I still won, guys.
We're done. Let's see the
Think I still
final
won.
scores.
Boy.
And that's how like
Do we have time for another round of Quiplash, Connor, or are we acting on borrowed time?
How long did it take me to get Grand Central?
Fair. So, hey, you won. You gotta go out on top, right?
Yeah, because this way I'll get back to my house for 1:30. There we go. Otherwise, I'm gonna get back to my house at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. And that's no bueno.
And I have to get up for work at 6.
Thank you for coming to play with me.
Absolutely. It's looking fun. Does kind of suck I have to go.
Yeah.
Feels like we're in college again. In the towers from Fort Bencher.
Yeah.
Literally that last day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
you should.
Hello.
This is annoying.
Joey,
You wanna give
this
me?
ain't even your fucking house.
Yeah, everyone will come here if he's here.
If you want to give me $36 to
Oh,
take a train.
ooh.
Connor's on his way outside. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Hi, Nikki.
Hold on, I'm gonna like actually bring him over to him.
Hi. Hi, friend.
Look at our athletic boy.
I'm not athletic.
Yes, you are. You go to the gym.
I'm
You
not
do stuff.
athletic.
Look at our boy. He's doing so good. I found you. Anyway.
Alright, I put my coat on.
Okay,
Hi,
okay.
Nikki.
Alright, I will call you back later. Probably.
69.
Once this, very boy leaves, we're gonna have big pizza. Alright. Yes, please turn off this live stream. Bye.
Oh, we're stopping.
Oh, wait.
Clips.
I mean, do you want to keep playing Quick Watch?
Maybe we should do pizza first and then go back.
Yeah, we'll probably start the live stream again later.
Alright, tell me what you do.
We'll do. Bye. I love you.